Alright, in this video we are going to build a Hugo site and we are going to output some data. We're going to create a coffee shop menu, a really simple one, just to learn a little bit about how front matter works and how we can output templated data with Hugo. So let's just start off here. Let's clear this out. So let's do Hugo new site. We'll call it my coffee shop. CD my coffee shop. And let's just open up VS Code here. Alright, this will not be too difficult. Let's just get a terminal going. I don't want to use WSL. I want to use git bash. Alright, so let's get started. I'm just going to strip this away for right now. We're going to call this the coffee shop menu. So far not too hard, right? Let's just do a little bit of tiling here. So this is what we're aiming for. But if we start the server, and we go to you'll see that we have absolutely nothing here, so let's just get started here working on that. So let's see here, CDN.js. So to get started with this little simple template, what we are going to do is we're going to go into the layouts, we're going to create an index.html, we're going to come into content, and we're going to create a underscore index.md, and it'll become very apparent to you why we're doing this in a minute, but let's just get started with our template first. So we'll just bring in Bootstrap since we're not doing a CSS course. If you have Emmet installed, get your boilerplate going. Alright, that's how you output the main site title. That's how you output this little bootstrap here. Oh, we've got the JS. We don't want the JS. That's just going to cause us, that's going to cause us some problems right now. Let's see here. Now we could use bootswatch. Let's see here. Let's see. Bootstrap. Styling. We'll just bring in this one. Alright, so we have this coffee shop here. Let's just call it a container, header. We'll bring in another container. Whoops. So .row, .col12, .colmd, md9.mx, auto.p3, text center h1 So is it doing anything yet? Let's find out. Yeah, so we have a fine looking header here. So the next thing we want to do, let's just create our menu, okay? So section dot menu, we'll say dot container dot mx auto dot dash p3 dot row dot col 12 dot col md 9 dot mx auto dot p dash 3 dash text center. This is just boilerplate to get to our, let's just create another row here. So now that we're that far, we need to actually create a menu, and we're going to use front matter. That's why we created this particular file here. So to do that, we basically want to do some variable declarations here. We're going to create a menu. Okay, then we're going to indent a couple lines, then we're going to do a dash. We're going to say title. We're going to say latte. Then we're going to say description. And we're going to say coffee drink that features steamed milk. All right. Then we're going to do a thing here where we do sizes. Okay. So then sizes is another menu that we're going to be looping through. So to define that, we do a colon, and then we indent and then start with dashes. So we'll have a type small. Price will be $2.99. All right. Size will be 12 ounces. Okay. Then we just do that for the next one. Type medium. Price $3.99. Size 16 ounces. Right? Type large. Price $4.99. Size 20 ounces. Okay, then we're going to have an ingredients. That's going to be another list. And we'll keep it really simple. Milk and coffee. Okay. So now to get the next item in our list, we're just doing the same thing. Title, Americano. Okay. Description, a coffee beverage featuring espresso and hot water. Alright, and let's just copy and paste this because it's a lot to type out. You will definitely understand. You know, we'll give it some different prices. It has espresso, so it'll be an extra $1. Okay, ingredients, water, espresso. Okay, and let's just do one more, but we're just going to quickly copy and paste this stuff just to save ourselves on typing. Call it a mocha coffee beverage with cocoa. And we'll just come up with some arbitrary prices just so we can see that things are different. Water, cocoa, milk. All right, so that's going to be our menu items. So now what we need to do is basically output this. So to do that, we need to use double curly braces, and we're going to say with.param. So params is anything defined in the front matter, and we're going to call this menu. And we're just going to drop down and we're going to just close it out here. So then we're going to say range. And when we use the with keyword, what we're doing is we're bringing whatever the context of this is into the dot. So you don't have to, if you don't use with, you basically have to define these as named so you can access them. So using with, we are able to just range through them without like a map index, because behind the scenes what's happening is Hugo's using Go map, so it's defining it like this. So it's of type map string, and then it's using what's called an interface. So when we use the with parameter, it's just taking whatever the context is and bringing that into the dot, so that you don't have to specifically get the item from the map. Just to give you a quick little overview of what's going on. So, but anyways, so we're going to range the dot. We're going to have to end it again as well. So we want to do a .col 12 .col md 6 .col lg through 4. Yeah, we'll do 3. Now we'll do 4. We're going to want to do an MX auto. We're probably going to want to give it some padding. Okay, so then we're going to say .card header. Okay, and then we're going to say it doesn't like that space there. Alright, so we have our names here. Okay, so what's the next thing we probably want? We probably want a p.card description. We're going to say .description. And it's going to give us problems again because I keep putting spaces after the dot. Okay, so that's our description. Alright, so let's drop down to the .card body. Alright, so now we need to output prices, so we need to say we need to do with again, so with .prices. Then we need to close it out. So also the nice thing about using with is that if it doesn't exist, it'll just ignore it. So anyways, then we need to do a ul.list group, right? And then we need to do range dot again. And then we need to say li.list group item. Okay, and then we're going to do strong. And then we're going to say, what do we call it? .type. Alright, and then we're going to just do this because it'll be easy. .price. And then we'll say .size. And then I'm actually just going to put a dollar sign here to make it easy. And Oh, so I said prices, we need to do with sizes. As you can see, when I named it prices, because prices doesn't exist over here, right? We named it sizes, okay? So it just ignored it, which is just what I was just talking about. A mistake I didn't even know I was going to make. All right, so then now you basically have, let's give this card just a little bit better color. Let's do BG dark. And then text light. That's a little bit better. So yeah, and then basically the same thing here. So under this UL, we could do another. We'll just say a div for lack of better words, and then we'll say strong. We'll say ingredients. Class equals text center. Oh shoot, just text center. We'll give it a little bit of padding. All right. So, and then underneath it, we're gonna say, actually let's up here, let's just say with ingredients, with dot ingredients. That way if there isn't an ingredients, it'll just not output anything. UL.list group, and then range again, li.list group item, and then we're just outputting the ingredient. Okay. So that is pretty much it for this video. So just a recap, we brought in Bootstrap here. We defined the site title over here. So the main bread and butter of this one was using the front matter to define the menu. And then in the template here, all we're doing is looping through everything. You know, we're checking to see if the menu is in the parameters, which the parameters is the front matter. Then we're ranging through each declaration. So a declaration starts right here with this dash, right? Okay, and we're outputting the title, the description, and then the sizes is another list, so we need to check to make sure that the list exists, and then we need to range through each item to output it. That's all we're doing, and that's pretty much it. Let's keep this short and sweet, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope this helps somebody who's just getting started with Hugo and static site generators. It can make you a lot of money, and it's really quite easy to use. You know, it's very practical for smaller clients, clients who aren't going to have heavy content management. Really nice for stuff like coffee shops, restaurants. So yeah, all right, we'll see you next time.